Good afternoon, hope you guys doing well. My name is George, Sales Director of CBCells. Today we're going to go ahead and guide you through a brief tour through the lab so you guys get to know exactly how it's composed and what is in it. Is that okay with you guys? So if you guys follow me so we can go ahead and take you guys to a tour. First, you will see the receptionist. This is Carol, the receptionist. Carol, say hi.
Hi.
To the right, you will see a small office. It's a small office of Dr. Narios. He's the general manager of the lab. It's just a small brief tour. You will see some of the products, some of the new office. Actually, we're still decorating the office, which it will be ready in the next couple of weeks. You should be able to see it. I will send you the pictures, and I will send you the next video of this new office. If we go through the center, to the receptionist, we're gonna go ahead and see in your left side the door. There's actually a small meeting room. On this meeting room, we invite over some of our doctors or some of the people that want to get to know the lab and have a brief presentation of us. So you will see this is the meeting room. This is some of our presentations. This is going to be a new product that I will introduce you guys later on. But you see some of the boxes of what we actually offer. I want to go ahead and make something clear for you guys, okay? This is actually just a lab. We do not receive general public, okay? So it's just an internal lab, and this type of office and small meeting rooms are just for doctors to do small presentations once in a while, or special presentations in this case for you guys. As you see here, we have, it's called a fluid bell. This goes inside the lab. It's brand new. We're trying to expand our lab. I will show you guys the lab in a minute, okay? But this is called a fluid bell. An air fluid bell. So we're gonna go ahead and guide you through, guys, to the lab trick, so you guys get to know the full lab and the full interior of the lab, and especially seeing the biologists working on the stem cell procedures. Is that okay with you guys? If you guys follow me, please. Daniel, can you walk me through? This is the hallway going through the special place where the lab is actually in. Okay. As you guys are able to see, this is a wide spot before we get to the lab. All the way up front, you see the first door before you are actually getting into the lab. It's actually divided by two rooms. The first one is actually just a dress room. The second room is a clean room where the biology needs to be in there. It's a white clean room with no bacteria, with any type of bacteria inside of the lab. Today we're going to go ahead and show you the lab and the performance through a small window. Unfortunately, we're not able to go inside while the biologist is working, since we're not dressed properly and we need to make some of the procedures before we get into the lab. But as you're able to see in there, straight ahead, you see it's called an air fluid bell, okay, where all the stem cells are getting into the vials. If you see it this way, to your right hand side, you see there's 3 incubators there where all the stem cells are processed at a certain temperature, and also are being processed and being fed with specific growth factors, so they could grow to a certain level. Let me go ahead and see the knock to the biologist to see if she could show us some of the flask with the stem cells in there. We were requesting the biologist to see if she's able to hear us, so she could show us some of the flask, but unfortunately she's not able to hear us. So I'm gonna walk you through here. Right straight ahead, you will see the air fluid bell. On your right hand side, you see an invert microscope where you are able to see the stem cells. That microscope by itself is really hard to get. On your left hand side, you see all the blood centrifuge and also all the material you need. Unfortunately, through the window, you're not able to see all the way to your left hand side, but we also have a special tank where we froze at a certain temperature some stem cells, and we keep them there. It's called cryo preservation. We have a tank there. We also have a fridge. We also have more equipment that unfortunately through here we're not able to see. But the main equipment you are able to see is actually the air fluid bell, where all the stem cells are getting into the vials, right into the vials, which is the inverted microscope. Also the incubators there. Those are the high technology incubators. It's called thermoscientific. Those there inside, you are able to see all the flash was all the stem cells in them, and all the nutrients and how they've been fed and all that. Right ahead, you also see their biologist. Her name is Elena. Unfortunately, I would love to see her looking this way so I could introduce her, but unfortunately she won't be able to hear us. But there you see her performing, getting stem cells into the bios. Take a look at the security she's been, the way she's been processing the stem cell, the type of equipment, type of technology. That will let you know, guys, that CBCells has an incredible lab with all the standard procedures of all COFEPRIS requirements, all the requirements that they need. We have them all. Okay. Unfortunately, I was going to walk you through the rooms, but since we're not dressed properly for that, we won't be able to make it to that process. But the main idea of this video is for you guys knowing and seeing the lab, how the way it's being set up, and knowing that exactly what you guys are purchasing or what you guys using or introducing to your body is completely legit and is completely full quality of products, which is the live mesenchymal stem cells.
Hey guys, for more informational videos discussing effective mesenchymal stem cell therapies here in Mexico, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe for future videos. Regenamex.com, longevity and quality of life specialists. Adios.